Hi, my name is Casey. I'm just here to make your bed. We're going to do an occupied bed skill. For this skill, we'll need a pillowcase, a top sheet, a fitted sheet, and a blanket. I'm going to go ahead and sanitize my hands and pull the privacy curtain. Now on this skill, you're going to need your critical element on this skill is to pull the side rail or have your RN stand on that side. So I'm going to start from this side, so I need to pull this side rail. If I can figure out how to work it. All right, then I'm going to raise my bed. Now remember, doing the skills, guys, during your skills test, this is your stage. You can move the dirty linens, you can move the bedside tables, do whatever you need to do to be able to do your skill appropriately. So I've got my dirty linens here. And the first thing I'm going to do, just because it makes it easier for me, is I'm going to remove the top blanket. Something else you want to do in this skill is make sure your resident stays covered up throughout the whole skill. It goes into the dirty linens. So I'm going to ask my resident and assist her to roll over onto her side. Keep her covered. Then I'm going to take off one corner, kind of tuck it underneath her. Same thing up here, pull the corner off and tuck it under as far as I can get it. All right, now I'm going to get my fitted sheet. Try not to flap your sheets like you would do at home, you know, that. Don't do any flapping or anything like that with your linens. Secure this in as well, and then we're going to tuck it all under her. Okay. Then I'm going to assist her to roll back over here towards me, over the lump. Yep, come on over here. And lift this side rail because I'm now going to be working over here. Or again, you can have your RN switch sides at this point. Now I'm going to remove the dirty sheet the rest of the way. This goes into my dirty linens. And put down the side rail. And pull the clean sheet through and secure it. Now I'm going to have her go ahead and lay down on her back. Now that your resident is lying on her back, you don't need to worry about lifting and raising the side rails or having your RN move anymore. Side rail down. Now this next little trick that I'm going to do, I wouldn't necessarily recommend you do it at work, but for your state test, it will absolutely work and without any problems, and you'll still pass. So I'm going to take this clean sheet and I'm going to ask my resident to hold on to the top clean sheet. Go ahead and straighten this out the rest of the way. Then I'm going to pull the dirty sheet out from underneath her. Again, I wouldn't recommend you do it at work in the real world, but for your skill, it will absolutely pass you. Part of this is you want to make sure that your sheets are wrinkle-free as possible. All right. So now I'm going to put on her top blanket. right, now I'm gonna tuck in the bottom here, up underneath the mattress. And then we're going to make your miter corners, your hospital corners, however you refer to it. So you wanna pull out like this, bring over, you've got your corner here, then tuck this up underneath. And when you lay it down, you've got your miter there. It does not need to be beautiful, perfect, anything else. They just want to get the idea that you know what you're doing. And you really wouldn't miter your corners while your resident is lying in bed. Puts too much pressure on their feet. There you go. Now the last thing we're going to do is we're going to change our pillowcase. I'm going to lift your head up. Gently lay it back down. Pull the pillow out. Always want to make sure the tags, zippers, whatever are on the inside of the pillowcase. So I always reach in, kind of turn my pillow, grab this corner and kind of turn my pillowcase inside out. Got the corner here, so I want to take, tuck that in right there and grab a hold of it. Then I can pull it over. And place your pillow. Going to lower the bed back down. Open the privacy curtain. Give my resident her call light. And sanitize my hands.